Hello and welcome back to Raccoon Justice, where justice done the Raccoon way is the only way to do justice. Thank you so much for joining me yet again today. Please remember to give me a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Now, who remembers Elle Darby? It was 6 months ago, almost to the day, that she was outed and basically cancelled off the YouTube platform for being racist and other unwelcome things. She made a series of tweets on Twitter, ironically, and they were not nice tweets, but it was from, they're like 10 years old, these tweets. You'll see some on the screen right now. They were very, very derogatory, but across the board, she was not discriminating any one particular group of people. She basically was not nice to any group of person. So, basically horrible. Not everybody who makes one tweet 10, 20 years ago, well, you couldn't have done it 20 years ago, that's silly, but 10 years ago or so, I'm not a fan of these people who get cancelled because they made one stupid tweet 10 years ago. A lot of people do it. They don't anticipate becoming famous, semi-famous, and old tweets get dragged up as if that was this is who they are, but Elle, her tweets were something else. So it wasn't just one tweet or two or three or four or five or six. It was a barrage, and they were nasty. Really, really nasty tweets. And one mistake is one mistake, but when you put them all together and it mounts up, and it's like, this is the type of person this is. They should not be having a platform to influence young people, which is what she had, and that's why people rounded on her, quite rightly, and made sure she didn't come back. But now she's back. She's been off for 6 months and decided that she needs to come back for whatever reason. We know the reason. It is because she's skint and she needs money. And apparently she needs to pay for a wedding. She's got a wedding coming up. That could have something to do with why she's coming back. Anyway, she's back, so I thought I'd just do a quick update on her, since I did a video back in the day. I say back in the day, it was 6 months ago, it wasn't that long ago. So, take a quick meander through this comeback video and let's see what we think. There are a few times in life when it makes more sense to just stop, to take a breath, to reevaluate, to revisit areas that need deeper healing, and to return when you have the right message, rooted in authenticity, truth. Wow, that is deep indeed, that is deep. Then we have the standard montage with sad music, just to make you feel sorry and to help you understand that she has done wrong and she's sorry and that she's learned from her mistakes. I think that's the message in the montage, but I could be wrong. Anyway,
I feel like this is definitely one of those moments in life where I'm sat here thinking I probably should have put some notes together or a structure of what I would like to say. After 6 months of thinking about this moment and building it up to be something really big in my mind. But I've decided against that because I would just like to do this again That's Herbie wants to come in. Hang on. Nice. Good boys. Got a little helper here. Another one there. So last time we saw each other, 6 months ago, it's really wild for me to think about the fact that that's the last time you saw me, because for me that feels like a different life. It feels like a different version of me. It feels like I was in a different chapter. It very much feels like for me a new chapter has started. I have been trying to gather up the courage, feel for the timing, feel for the energy, the vibe of when felt right, and now is when it felt right for me to come back.
I've got to say, it doesn't look like the right time for you to come back. It feels and looks very much like you're very underprepared, and that it's a spur of the moment thing, and you know, you're just not ready basically. So I would counter that and say that more than likely you've come back due to the fact that you A, running out of money, and B, if you don't get your act together soon, YouTube will demonetize you, because you, after so many months, if you're not active, they will demonetize you. You also need to keep up your watch time for the past 12 months. It's just a thing. So there's no way that you're going to stay away indefinitely, it's just not worth it financially for you. So this is more than likely the reason why you're back. And that's basically all I have to say about this, because the whole thing was very poorly put together, and there was no, as you said, there was no structure to it. She flitted from one thing to the next, and she didn't really put any cohesion throughout the entire vlog at all, and just said a lot of words without anything meaning, without any meaning without any meaning at all. A lot of, like I'm doing right now, saying a lot of words with very little meaning at all. But she did get 700, no she didn't, she got 300,000 views, so that's not bad as a comeback, is it? That's a few quid in the bank, isn't it? So what I would say, just to come back on her point a second ago where she said that she feels like when she left she was in a different chapter in her life. The problem I have with that is that how she was 6 months ago wasn't what she was cancelled for. She was cancelled for something that happened 10 years ago. So was the 10 years ago her the same her that was 6 months ago, if that's what she's saying? Because I would say that 6 months ago she probably was fine, except for the fact she got cancelled for all these tweets. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. I just wanted really to update everybody the fact that she is back, and she's back around and doing whatever it is she's going to be doing, making money out of vlogging her life again, beauty and things like that. But I hope she's a bit more careful in the future in terms of things that she says. That's all. So everybody take care, have a lovely day. Please remember to like, comment everything you want to comment about this down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care and bye bye. Thank you so much to all my channel members: Kelly XX, Supergirl Fan, Butterfly 0111X, Sam, Granny Cake, Layla 68, Hayley Billington, My One Hollywood, soon to be Mrs. B, reborn 1988, Paul, Caroline Page, Jim Jam, Vicky Mum of 4XX, Joanne C, Jude Lyons 1, Kirsty Reed, Tracy Jordan, Linda Spence and Cam K. Thank you all so much for all your support.